true. I totally believe that. I got out of this stuff. All right, new rule. Stop worrying about what's going to happen to high school English teacher Jennifer Green Johnson, who was suspended for allegedly telling a student to grow some balls, calling another student a bitch, and asking another, why don't you lick me where I fart? She's been hired by Hillary to help with debate prep. New rule, my car needs quieter locks. Geez, I'm on TV every week calling out uptight white people. Looks bad when I'm idling next to a bus stop and people hear. New rule, now that Tom Hanks has played a Navy captain, an Army captain, a container ship captain, and now an airline captain, let's just get it over with and go right to making Tom Hanks his Cap'n Crunch. You know, whoever made this naked Donald Trump statue deserves an award for authenticity. It looks so much like the real thing that Melania closed her eyes and fucked it while thinking about money. Maybe true. Could be. New rule, someone has to tell the Australian woman who spent $500 on surgery for her goldfish that there's a reason it looks good as new. It is new. Lady, there's no such thing as goldfish surgery. You should have realized that when you were in the waiting room and you heard this. And finally, new rule, next time Apple wants to do something truly innovative and really think different, they should try not releasing a new phone. Because somebody has to teach Americans that we don't always have to have something new or better every year, or in the case of our upside-down economic system, every quarter. The only people who really need you to get a new phone every year are the shareholders. But just because they need to sell it so they can jerk off the stock price doesn't mean you have to stand in that nerd line and buy it. You're not early adapting. In fact, quite the opposite. You're taking too long to catch on. Now, before we go any further, I know what the people on the nerd line are thinking. Oh, Bill, how can you say the iPhone 7 is the same as the 6? The old phone had an A9 processor and a camera with an aperture of 2.2. And the new one has an A10 and a 1.8. Sorry, not sorry. And the old phone weighed 143 grams, the new one 138. I guess you could keep lugging around a 143-gram phone in your pocket if you want your ass to stick out like black china. Like the way I channel the nerd in my head? Okay. All right. I get it. I get it. The new phone, a thing of wonder. They made the camera work better in low light, which, let's face it, is only going to encourage Anthony Weiner. But the question I'm asking is, do your friends really need clearer pictures of your lunch? You've already got in your hand a device that has all your email, all your music, the internet, GPS, takes pictures, gets you laid, gets you a car and driver when you're drunk, films cops when they shoot you. And oh yeah, it's a phone. It does everything but scratch your nuts for you, and I'm sure there's an app for that. It has Pokemon Go and Grindr, an app which enables guys to Pokemon and go. So why do I keep seeing headlines like, why Apple needs a new hit? The bad news on Apple's stock is only beginning. Is a new iPhone enough to snap Apple's sales slump? Sales slump. Since 2007, that phone has made over $621 billion. To put that into perspective, take the amount of money Donald Trump has given to charity and add $621 billion. Americans keep asking, why doesn't our economy work for people like me? Because it's not designed to. Because somewhere along the way, we bought into this insane idea that everything always has to get bigger, especially sales. Having a really good year and then just repeating it, not good enough. In corporate America, the stock market is the tail that wags the dog. Growth, holy growth is the only thing that ever matters. Better than last quarter. Beat expectations. Eat more hamburgers. For Apple, revolutionizing the world wasn't enough. That was last quarter. And it's not just them, it's every company. Do you ever wonder, for example, why shaving needs to keep reinventing itself? Men used to shave with a sharp rock, and Keanu Reeves still does. Then there was the straight razor, then the single blade, then the double blade razor, 3 blades, and now the quattro. Let me tell you something, if you've got something on your face that doesn't come off after 3 blades, that's not a whisker, that's a tumor. Or look at that Wells Fargo scandal. It's that very pressure for growth, constant, endless growth, even when you're filthy rich, that led them into a crime where they cheated and deceived their customers. Now, fortunately, Elizabeth Warren's Consumer Financial Protection Bureau found out and put a stop to it. Or as I see it, Cowboys 0, Indians 1. All right, that's our
Elizabeth Warren for president.
I'll be at the Mirage in Las Vegas September 30th and October.